Hello everyone, welcome to Onyx Earth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we're back with another pick a card reading. It is timeless. It's not love-based. We'll pull some cards though to see, right? We're just gonna see, to be a little bit nosy, who wants to talk to you? Will they reach out? So just to see any general incoming messages, which is why we'll pull some love cards as well. Important message. So you see this card here, it's relevant, right? Because if you know tarot, even if you don't, right, you may have seen it enough on a channel to know Page of Swords messages. And it's incoming messages because apparently last time we used this deck, we lost the card. I don't know when, how, whatever, we lost the card. So I was actually preparing. Just so you know, you're going to see this video after that one, right? I'm still going to hold it until after I post that one. The herbal latte honey thumbnail, right? So look at me. I can't remember anything when I'm trying to multitask sometimes. So what do we normally call that? So what do people say about you? What makes you attractive? That's that reading that you will see the day before I upload this one. I was going to film it first. But I cannot, because even when I'm like clearing space, it's like, no, that Talk is Street thumbnail, who wants to talk to you? Incoming messages, incoming messages. Okay, and then this card comes out. Well, it doesn't come out. It's literally, I find it under the table. Page of Swords, right? Because it's a fairly large table. So if a card slips under, unless you actively check, you will not realize possibly for days, right? Which happens. So incoming messages is a theme. Let me know why that's so important right now at the point of you checking it, finding this, why it's so urgent like that, why I needed to skip a reading for this one, right? Because some of you, this is an energetic thing, right? It's not necessarily a timeline thing. For me, it's an energetic thing for you. So why do you need to know about incoming messages before you need to know what people are saying and what makes you attractive? Because some of you, these are going to be incoming messages that are relevant to that herbal latte reading that comes before it. So some of you, the order will be reversed, okay? So yeah, let's go back to the right thumbnail because I have them both up because I was supposed to film the other one, right? Let's see. So what's the theme since I'm caught off guard, thrown off and rolling with it, right? So who wants to talk to you? Will they reach out? Incoming messages. I'm going to do the pile selection for those of you that are visually impaired, or if you simply like to choose based on me verbally describing each pile. Let's do it now. Pile number 1 is the pure lemon tart. Okay. Pile number 2 is more like a sun solar theme. It is a tangerine sun tart. Pile number 3 is the green tea flower tart. And then pile number 4 is the apricot star tart. Okay, I will give you a moment to make your selection. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile number 1, let's see who wants to talk to you. Will they reach out? We're just going to see any general incoming messages that may be coming your way, or even if you don't actually get the messages, like who wants to send messages, right? For those of you that are new here, I read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read from a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson, in the journey. Now, I know I reference past, present when this is predominantly incoming, but I do think that's going to be really relevant to this specific video. If you missed the intro, I mentioned in detail this video, and I may change my mind, is going to come after the one with the herbal latte thing. So what do people say about you, right? And for whatever reason, I need to very clear message to film this one first, regardless of when you see it. So I don't know why you would need this before that one, or why this one would apply before that one, because it could be that, right? When we talk about future energy, this one may apply before the other one, regardless of what order you watch them in, okay? regardless of what pile you choose, because I don't know what's going to happen because I haven't done a reading yet, right? So we're going to go ahead and see. So my Pure Lemon Tart. Let me see what's going on. Okay, who wants to talk to you? Will they reach out? What incoming messages can my Pure Lemon Tart, look at me shaking the table, anticipate? So tell me, what messages should my Pure Lemon Tart anticipate? Who wants to talk to them? Will they reach out? With incoming messages. Let's get an overview of the key theme regarding messages that should be coming your way. Well, that's a lot. Oh, look at you. This is a great pile. I'm going to take that one. And I guess I'll take that one as well. And then the bottom. So much to read. So I'll slide everything the way it fell because how things fall is very relevant to this reading. I hope I don't make it too long, but it's important because the reason I'm doing the reading today is because of things falling in certain ways and things like that. So yeah, the birds are chirping. You've got sunflower, which is appreciation. Maybe that was one of your piles at one point or will be incoming. You have a maturing energy of joy. Gerbera Daisy, which is also a pile on the channel, which is Pearl Emperor. So these are secret admirer readings, both of them. Okay. So maybe these were your piles, maybe these will be your piles. They may be relevant to your incoming messages and the people wanting to talk to you, the people reaching out. This is going to mature if that was your pile. Okay. Or when this matures, this will be the message. Whatever I say today will be applicable. So it felt like this. These hit the floor, like these hit the table like this. Bear with me because I am a detailed reader if you're new, and I have to work with this. So this fell with that. This is incoming. What is this? Ambition and patience. Okay. I have another secret admirer reading, which is Yellow Pantsy. Go to it. So all three of these secret admirer readings, if you have if you come from those, good for you. You don't have to go to these are just to support you and where you should go next. If you like me to tell you, because some of you are like, tell me my pile. No, I'm not. Pick it yourself or go where the reading tells you to go next, because I don't know when I started doing that, but it works. Y'all like it. Good for everybody, right? Yellow Pantsy, sunflower, Gerbera Daisy, okay? And I want to remind you guys that this is a non-love specific reading. All of the secret admirer piles are not pure love. Like sometimes other things slip in. So it just depends on what they say. So if you're not interested in love, still go to those just because I really don't know what comes out if you feel called to. So yeah, ambition, patience leads to joy. You have joy coming in, maturing energy of joy, messages regarding joy coming in. It's going to be related to your ambition and your patience. This Yellow Pantsy pile may be connected to that Gerbera Daisy. Oh, I don't know if I've ever gotten this detail, but I love it for you. Okay, and what are these three incoming messages? We've got Lavender, Serenity. We got Cherry Blossom, Spirituality, Chinese Peacock. Love it for you. And we've got Beauty, Orchids. We've got orchids on the channel. That's another secret admirer reading. I don't make up the table. You saw everything splashed. So Serenity, Spirituality, Beauty. Okay. It's good messages coming in. Great messages, right? We have patience and ambition, Serenity, Spirituality, Beauty. I love it for you. Okay. The letter S could be relevant here. I'm going to put all of this back except these two because those were the ones that fell face up. Take the bottom and we'll keep pushing your reading. Okay. Because I don't like that we slowed it down, but you know, maybe sometimes you need to slow down and read your messages. Check your messages, right? You're going to have some messages coming in. I like it. So you're going to get messages regarding appreciation. Okay. And a maturation of joy. Okay. So you're going to get messages regarding someone that appreciates you, possibly someone that you may feel very joyful, right? Because with maturation feels like it's happening, already happened, in process, right? You may get messages of appreciation that make you feel joy. It's a loud, great energy. So it feels very celebratory. Okay. Look at you. We've got luck. Okay. luck, appreciation, joy. I love these messages for you. Look at you, my pure lemon tart. It feels like lemons to lemonade if that's been a thing, okay? Because an incoming energy of luck. So if you need luck, there's messages regarding that. Even if you don't, it feels like the messages coming in are going to make you feel very lucky. Things that you're going to be very appreciative of. Things that you're going to be very joyful in hearing, okay? I like it. Okay, so let's pull from the tarot. You got the Ace of Cups, which talks about passion and being excited and just feeling really good. Could be love. We have the Empress, which is really fertile, really prosperous. All of this energy is Empress energy. I like to see it. All right, well, I like it a lot. I like it a lot. This is a great start to this video. Tell me more about my pile number 1. What's going on? Why are we dimming? We brighten the screen a little bit. There we go. Pure lemon tart. We got the Queen of Wands, which is very creative energy. It's inspired energy. It's someone that's taking action where they have the power to, and they kind of spread that energy around them, right? Like it's a creator, right? It's passion, okay? So appreciation, joy, luck, someone that's really kind of spreading that energy even when they're more receptive of it, okay? So I like to see it. Look at you, look at you. What am I looking for? This, luck. That luck energy, Wheel of Fortune, right? The wheel is turning. This is a great pile, so the wheel is turning in your favor, okay? Even if you feel like you're doing good, this wheel is still ascending upward for you. This is not a pile of the Wheel of Fortune spiraling down. This is you reaching, spiraling up towards a peak, or at least, you know, at the most maturing sense, reaching a peak, okay? I like to see it. There's a lion there. Good for you, especially when we talk about the Queen of Wands, which is very fiery energy, okay? Some of you could be, specifically since the lion called out to me, we've got that sunflower. Could be Leo season when we talk about real time. Could be Leo placements that you have, okay? We got more energy that's kind of Taurus based with the Hierophant. So look at you. I'll get another shuffle. You got the Ace of Pentacles. I like to see it. I'm like struggling to grab the deck. You're getting the most positive messages regarding abundance. I think the reason why it's so broad in general, like you're going to feel great, you're going to feel amazing, you're going to feel lucky, is because all of you have different things. You all have different goals. You all have different desires. What makes you happy and joyful may not make the next person happy and joyful. So we will get details because I shifted and I almost knocked over my astrology deck. So we may get clarity on what areas of life you all are kind of dealing with in combination. But the specifics of the messages will, again, be catered to you as an individual. So let me get my last one here. I'll take the bottom and we'll keep trucking along. Tell me more about who wants to reach out to my pure lemon tart. Will they reach out? Very clean energy, by the way. Lemon tart is clean energy. It's a sweet, but it's fresh, right? Like that's the vibe I get. Four of Swords talks about rest, talks about recovery, talks about healing, talks about taking it easy. I like it. Some of you are going to get some lucky news that allows you to take it easy, okay? And taking it easy doesn't necessarily mean physical action. It could truly just be a calming down when we talk about stress, right? So if some of you are under stress, you won't feel that. I got that specific message for some of you. But definitely, because the Queen of Wands is very active. It's like, I gotta go, I got stuff to do. And then it's like a wheel turning and kind of seeing the results. I mentioned that at the beginning, seeing some results that are like, okay, I can slow down a little bit. I can take it easy a little bit. I can go on vacation. That's kind of what I get for some of you when we talk about specifics, okay? So what's the bottom? Looking ahead with the Three of Wands. Yeah, so you're going to get some news that has you looking ahead, looking forward, or some news you've been actively waiting for. Look at you. Some of you have been actively waiting for messages. I like it. I like to see it. It's going to give you a positive outcome, okay? regardless of what the outcome is, even if it's not specifically what you expected, still going to be positive. Honestly, some of you, I feel like the outcome here is actually going to be a little bit better than you realize, because you're going to be feeling very lucky. Like, it's kind of like, hey, look at me. That's the vibe. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're definitely getting messages, because I'm getting a phone call. I'm definitely getting a phone call, but obviously we're in the middle of something, so we will call that person back. Look at us calling people back. Some of you need to do that, okay? Tell me about my pile number 1 and pure lemon tart. I don't know why I got the vibe that this is a pile. Some of you are really bad at calling people back. Stop that. We'll see. Tell me more about this pure lemon tart. Look at you, sunflower, wheel of fortune, yang energy, proactivity, expression, doing, for emotion. Some of you are going to get messages regarding something you've been working towards. Some of you are going to get messages that will put you in a position to work towards something, right? Like, for example, like a job offer. That would be a good example. Like, okay, hey, I'm waiting on this message, and then boom, you get the job, you get the promotion, you get the thing, you get the grant you need for your business, whatever it is, and you're like, okay, now we can really go for it, and we're really grateful and appreciative, and we feel fortunate for it. That's this pile, okay? That's this pile, because very active energy, whether we're talking about being active and building, looking ahead, and now you receive what you've been looking for, or if, again, you're going to be putting that energy of going, because you can see the long-term vision. You're all at different stages of this journey. Remember that, what we always say, find yourself in a lesson in the journey, all at variety of stages. All right. So what's at the bottom? Got Taurus energy. Taurus rules your assets, your self-worth, your value, your money. Okay. Things you value. So when we talk about things you value, you had it came through 3 times, okay? But trust, patience, and sensuality is what that card says, where we are looking for energy on being active towards grounding our assets. There you are. There you go. All right. All right. Let me see. Expect powerful changes at the bottom with that new moon eclipse. Tell me more about who wants to talk to my pile number 1. Will they reach out? What incoming messages will my pure lemon tart get? Some of you, I heard somebody's gonna leave you alone. I love that for you. Good for you. Tell me my pile number 1, my pure lemon tart. Hey, so this is that group. So listen, if you're watching real time, be on standby for Leo season. Some of you do, some of you don't. I actually had a comment yesterday. I don't remember. Someone, shout out to y'all that go back and watch the really old, really low quality videos. Someone commented on a video from like 3 years ago. And I think it was next 7 days. Okay. 3 years ago, literally, like you can see. And the whatever pile they picked, they were like, hey, I don't believe in coincidences. It's freaky or whatever. I mean, I think it's freaky. The time period I listed resonates now, like this week, when in real time for me. So they were like letting me know. So if you find that video and it resonates for you, whenever you look at it, cool, love it for you. If it comes out like a personal reading, I love it for you. But here you go with your synchronicities, right? You got the lion, the sun, sunflower. There you go, right? You put it back. Again, if you don't have Leo placements, okay, then Leo season is there very relevant, or maybe a person, right? We're talking about who. Maybe this person has Leo placements, okay, dominant in their chart. Or maybe they just have a strong personality, right? We have confidence is your key to success. It is actually the new moon in Leo. So I mentioned Leo season. The new moon in Leo is actually our next new moon real time, because we're currently in or slightly following the new moon in Cancer. So look at you. I like it. That's why your messages are so hot. I like to see it. Hey, I'm talking about it. I didn't know that was there. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Now, this is an opposing axis. This is Aquarius season, right? Leo, Aquarius, opposite. But I keep talking about that lion-esque energy. Could be relevant. I keep talking about the sign. I keep talking about Leo energy. Okay, confidence is just the key to your success. Don't let pride get in your way when whatever it comes to these messages, okay? For sure. But again, a strong solar Leo energy. I have a reading that I am working on I finished the thumbnail for. You are going to see it the week after this is uploaded. Yeah, I'm not playing, y'all. I'm out here. Okay, I'm working. I'm getting these readings out for you guys. It will be up the week after this is uploaded. Very solar-esque. Very gold. Very gold, okay? So good for you. That may be a pile in that one for you. It's a cupcake reading, okay? It's going to be a cupcake crush chatter. What your crush is telling your friends about you, for those of you that love the love reading. So I am going to pull from this love deck. I'm going to pull from this love deck. We got a lot of self-love, which that energy is, right? Confidence is your key to your key to success. I'm excited because the reading is not taking as long as I thought. This is a pile with a lot of love influences in the background of all of this stuff. Okay, it could be dominant, and I'm trying to keep it general so it's not coming in quickly. But in me mentioning that thumbnail that's very solar and it being a love reading, I didn't realize my next deck was the love one, because I'm down to my last couple, right? But self-love leads to divine union for some of you. So, because when I split, there you are. Some of you, that's what's coming in. I love it. I love to see it for you guys. But let me get my one card when we talk about love. Who wants to talk to my pile? Number one, will they reach out? Some of you are going to be a deepening of your connections where you're already in union with somebody. Look at you. I like to see it. I like it when my happy couple step in because you don't bring me as much baggage. I like it when everyone steps in because the goal is to help everyone find their peace and grounded energy, right? But it's easier on me as a reader when all of the happy couples step in, because I know some of y'all treat me like I'm a hater when I'm honest, but like I love to see the happy couple step in, okay? So let me see. Tell me more about my pile number one. Who wants to talk to you? Will they reach out? When it comes to love, what incoming messages regarding love does my pure lemon tart need to be on standby for? Okay. All right. Oops. There's two. There's two. All right. We've got children. Children are a significant factor in your love life. This may signify the desire of them or someone's inner child needing attention. Some of you got like a bundle of joy coming, right? Whether you're expecting that or not, or you're going to find out in the best way. Look at you. The sign of Leo rules the 5th house. That is the house. Look at all of the house of joy, of pleasure, okay? Of fun and things that you find pleasurable. It's all your entertainment, and it rules children. It rules children. So when we talk about children, where that's an exciting thing for you, look at you. Where we talk about just inner child healing and just your fun, right? Nurturing your child, your inner child. That's a thing. You'll get messages where that's a thing. I love it. But when we talk about love, we got forgive and heal. As you forgive and heal, your love life becomes brighter and healthier. I see progression for my stable couples. I see clearing of energy for those of you that are seeking that, right? Like if you're in a union and, you know, ups and downs, the wheel of fortune, it's not always going to be perfect. I see a grounding in the best way, right? More peace and happiness. When we talk about singles, I see clearing of energy, possibly inner child healing in a way that supports you on your journey to whatever you're looking for next in your love life. Look at you. And I have telepathy. Pay attention to the telepathic messages that are being sent and received at this time. Some of you are connecting with someone on a soul level. Look at you. You'll get messages in spirit regarding your love life, regarding children, regarding your future as it relates to those. Look at you. All right, and we're going to close it out. I have 2 decks that I want to get you some advice for. And we will close it out. I had rebirth. I have good fortune. Okay, so look at you. My advice for my pure lemon tart pile regarding all of our messages we got today, please. My advice from my pure lemon tart regarding the messages we received today. There's an energy of patience here for sure. Cast away negativity. Forgive and heal is here, okay? I don't know what's going on, but we have forgive and heal as a thing. Cast away negativity is a huge deal, okay? You know, we all have a variety of religions here. All are respected. Whatever you would do from a spiritual perspective to clear energy, go for it to support yourself. Some of you will get messages that any energy healing, clearing you've done, whatever that means for you, has been working, has worked, right? We talked about that rebirth and a closing of a cycle. I say that because financial security. So you're going to get messages regarding that, but your advice is to forgive and heal, cast away negativity, and prioritize your financial security. So when we talk about financial security, this will be a theme here. You got Taurus 3 times, which rules that. It rules that for sure. But cast away negativity, prioritize your financial security, okay? And in casting away your negativity, you'll be able to do that, okay? So just prioritize that, okay? So tell me my final piece of advice for my pile number 1. Who wants to talk to them? Please reach out when we talk about those themes. What advice do we have regarding that in my pile? Okay, share your gifts. Number 8, green solar energy. I mean, look, green. Green could be a relevant color because I was never going to say that. And now that I've said it, I see the trees. I see the green on luck. Green could literally mean money. We're talking about finances. Here we are. Here you go. Step back. Okay. Step back. Share your gifts. Right. And pay attention to the signs. So share your gifts. Pay attention to the signs. Step back to cast away negativity. Prioritize your financial security. Okay. So that is all I have for you today. My pile number 1. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 2, my Tangerine Sun Tart. Let's see who wants to talk to you. Will they reach out? And any incoming messages you need to anticipate. Okay. So we'll get what's relevant, we'll get what's loud, we'll get what's strong, okay? Because we're cutting down on time. Now, for those of you that are new here, I read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read from a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson, in the journey, right? We don't run from the shadow where it's loud and pronounced because, again, that's important. You need to know. So I told everybody in the intro, if you're the type to skip, no worries. This video with the talkish treat thumbnail, right? The incoming messages one, I'm uploading it after the herbal latte thumbnail, which is what people are saying about you, what makes you attractive. Now, I am filming it before because I had some synchronicities and was like, oh, I have to film that one before. So I don't know why, but that's the way I needed to do it. And that may be how it plays out for you when we talk about incoming messages and incoming energy, okay? So just keep that in mind. Don't feel pressure to watch anything you do not want to or do not have time. I always mention it just to support you, right? Because it doesn't hurt my feelings, okay? So let's get into it. Let me pull these cards, get a good shuffle. Everything is clean and reset for those of you that are new, that want to question. Every deck has been completely reset. There's no old energy here. Some of you, this will let you know you're in your right place, right space. Some of you are like, oh, I hate it when readers don't really shuffle their decks good and all the same cards keep coming out. If repeating cards come out here, is because they need to repeat. Like we cleanse, we thoroughly shuffle, because I don't like repeating cards either. So here we go. Tell me more about my pile number 2. Who wants to reach out? Will they reach out? Some of you, that's the messages. There's something like not having to keep doing the same old thing, not having to repeat the same old thing, seeing the same old stuff. Okay, let's see. Tell me more about my pile number 2. Okay, there we go. We got Grace, Yellow Jasmine. So who wants to talk to you? Will they reach out? It will be someone that either you need to extend grace to, or someone possibly extending some grace towards you. And it could just be a graceful vibe, right? Like something about like someone really that you consider to be really graceful. Okay. We got courage. Okay. Courage and grace. Okay. Feels like someone that is going to need to be brave. I mean, I don't know the history. We'll see. Don't mind my lighting. I love natural light, and sometimes it makes it a little bit bright on the table, but it's good. It's a healthy glow. Go outside, okay? Someone you may need to extend grace to, someone that's going to be very courageous in approaching you, interacting with you, sending you messages. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, someone that's hoping you'll be graceful in them being brave. So let me see what's going on. Could be someone that's been in the shadows since I grabbed this in reverse because the moon is here. The moon is like secrets and things that are hiding. Someone that's no longer going to hide, or someone that's something is revealed about. Okay, could be that. We got an emperor here. We're by Aries. So the most shadow sense, Aries is like God of war, right? So fighting. Okay. In the positive sense is action, going for something, being brave. Okay. Those are my themes so far with the messages. So tell me about this Tangerine, Sun, Tart. Okay. Who wants to talk to them? Will they reach out? What incoming messages should my pal 2 be on standby for? There's a King of Pentacles here, right? Earth sign energy doesn't have to be, but that's the stable vibe, right? King of Pentacles, very stable, very grounded, very secure, very self-assured. Courageous in a grounded way, right? Pentacles are associated with grace because they're not very flowy. They're grounded. They're stable. So like very, what's the words I'm looking for? When we talk about people that really live in the 3D on the physical plane, so things really work out for them because they're in the present moment. That's kind of the personality I get here. Okay. So let me see. Tell me more. Who wants to talk to my Tangerine, Sun, Tart? Will they reach out? What incoming messages should my pile number 2 be on standby for? Okay, maturing energy of the 6 of Pentacles. Well, look at you. More Pentacles, more grounded, earth-based energy. Like to see the 6 of Pentacles because it talks about offers. It talks about support where possibly needed. Okay, support where someone doesn't have to, but where they want to, where they're kind enough to extend grace, right? Those are the types of messages we get here. So those will be themes. Those will be key themes for my pile number 2. I love to see it. So where you need grace, that will be a thing where you may need to extend grace. This is a message letting you know in advance, okay? Tell me more about who wants to talk to my pile number 2. Will they reach out? What incoming messages should my pile number 2 be on standby regarding? Okay, we'll take both of these in the bottom. Look at you. We got 10 of Pentacles and the Fool. So gifts, offers of money, lots of money. I don't want to say that for everybody because I know, like, I hate it. I've been saying it a lot lately. Good for y'all because I'm like really having to tell you, like, I don't want to be that reader that overreacts and it's like abundance, right? The 6 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles talks about abundance, and we all have a variety of perspectives and things we value. So abundance for you will be different for someone else, right? And that's what I get. But we have this full energy of a fresh start, a new perspective, a new beginning, a new journey, following an offer that really supports you, right? I put you in a position where you're really as stable gets, okay? What that 10 of Pentacles looks like for you, because 10 of Pentacles is community, collective energy. It's your extended family. It's your generational wealth. It's your legacy. It's all of those things. So something regarding your foundation for that, right? When we talk about being on a new journey, starting something new, that's what we have. So let me see what's at the bottom. Okay, we got that Knight of Wands, very active energy. We have the Hermit. Okay, Hermit talks about being to yourself, being wise, and developing on your own as an individual. It is ruled by the sign of Virgo, which is an earth sign. The other two are Taurus and Capricorn. We also have Aquarius energy, which is Uranus. Could be shocking, could be surprising messages, okay? Could be very quick messages that are very stable, very grounding regarding anything in the 3D, okay? So I'm getting a little warm, which is interesting. So something's really gonna heat up very soon, okay? Tell me more about my pile number 2, which is interesting considering your pile is the most solar in energy. Something's gonna heat up soon, okay? Tell me about this Tangerine Sun Tart. Who wants to talk to them? Will they reach out? What incoming messages should my pile number 2 be on standby for? Okay, what's this? Sagittarius. Well, more fire energy. It talks about growth, expansion. Could be travel related with the Fool. Okay, tell me more about my pile number 2. House 8, transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies. I mentioned that word. What I love to see, it's all about transitions and transformations. When we talk about new journeys and new beginnings and new perspectives and new approaches to life, okay, all of that's relevant, okay? This is the sign that, this is a house, I'm sorry, that rules debts and inheritances. So here you are with your inheritances, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles, because both of those actually rule inheritances. So some of you are going to get news regarding some type of inheritance. It could be ancestry based. It could just be inheriting things in life, right? Being on your soul journey and things kind of working out in your favor, right? When we talk about spiritual inheritances, could be a thing, right? When you feel like you've been very blessed and highly favored, that's what I've got here. So look at you. All right, at the bottom, we've got sextile, which says a combination of tension and flow, potential and a rewarding situation. So back and forth energy. Could be messages that are back and forth, messages that are tense, messages that flow, messages about potential. But I get, again, a rewarding situation. So look at you. Good for you. All right. I'm a little warm, so just be mindful of that as I try to struggle through these messages, because I don't feel like pausing to adjust, okay? And honestly, it's the pile, right? There's nothing I can do to cool down right now, because this is a pile of things are heating up, messages are heating up in the best way. It could be some shadow tendencies here, okay? I'd mentioned in passing some of those, but it's just heating up, okay? But believe in the impossible, blue moon is at the bottom, okay? So I'd like to see it. Transformation of tense situations where things have been stale. Yeah, that's that combination. Before I move on, we talk about tension. So transitioning and transforming situations that are tense, allowing stale situations to flow, right? When we talk about potential and rewarding situations. So there you are, there you go. Lots of messages. Feels like recurring conversations, extended conversations, okay? So look at you. Look at the bigger pictures here, more Sagittarius-based energy. Sagittarius talks about learning, growing, and developing. And you know what it does? We mentioned that broadened perspective. It talks about expanding your perspective. Some of you, you or someone else around you, when we talk about messages, your scope is too laser focused, right? Like you're too specific in a sense, okay? And we do have something about a new romantic cycle begins. Don't overreact to that. We will pull from the left deck. That just talks about new partnerships, new business deals, all the things, because that sign rules 7th house of all of your contracts, everything on paper, okay? All right, lots of messages for this group. Tell me more about my pile number 2, my Tangerine Sun Tart. Who wants to talk to them? Will they reach out? What incoming messages should they be on standby for? We have a releasing energy. So things cooling down. I mentioned heat. I mentioned things being still and needing to flow. I mentioned things being tense and releasing that. And we talked about that rewarding situation, releasing that, okay? Things waning down, cooling down. I mentioned being overheated, right? Communication is key with the new moon in Gemini. So yeah, communication, working through fears. So communication is key. Okay. Don't be fixed, don't be rigid. Okay. And be open to communication, be open to conversation. I don't know what I'm talking about, okay? It's going to be different for all of you, but communication is key. And what do you need to release? What's blocking you? What's stopping you? Whatever I'm talking about, okay? So let me pull from this love deck so I can get the specifics there, and I'll get your 2 pieces of advice. I am blazing through this pile. Look at you. What we'll do, because I blaze through your group, depending on how much time I take here, I'm going to pull from Melanin Pop to get you some more specifics. Okay? And maybe I'll get you a card that tells you a little more. So when it comes to love specifically, who wants to reach out to my pile number 2? Will they reach out? What incoming messages should my pile number 2 anticipate regarding love? So side note, and I don't know why I need to tell this group that specifically, I've been really shorting these, one, to benefit myself, but also I want to upload more, okay? And also, I know, a lot of reasons, right? I keep sending people to a variety of other piles. I don't want to do that because I don't want to encourage you guys to binge, but a lot of the cards keep doing that. I haven't gotten it here yet. But in me doing that, I don't want you guys to be on like a 5-hour journey where you could be doing something else. So if I can shorten these, and maybe what would have been a 5-hour journey based on the way I used to read becomes more of an hour journey. I send you the 2-3 readings. You can knock them out in an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I like that. I like that efficiency. So that is why we're doing what we're doing the way we're doing it. Okay. So what is this? And your love life, whatever messages you're getting regarding romance, whether it's spiritual downloads, actual messages, conversations, something you need to release regarding that. You do have a fiery climax approaches. Okay. So something's coming in with a bang. Something's coming in with a bang. Okay. So maturing energy here of self-love. Well, look at you. You gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself, okay? As you love who you are, you become more confident in your relationships and with yourself. So this is about releasing and self-love, self-care. So self-love, self-care, releasing, and what is for you will come in for you. Where we talk about our singles, right? As you prioritize the self-love, self-care, okay? All right. Family and friends, 10 of Pentacles. Look at you. The support of family and friends may strengthen this connection. When we talk about singles, self-love, self-care, prioritizing family and friends, all of your relationships versus just romantic will benefit you. Even where you're in an attachment, you're in a relationship, long-term, short-term, don't care, right? Self-love is always a priority, as well as enjoying the company of family and friends beyond just this person, okay? So look at you. Also, you're going to get message. Some of you are going to be invited somewhere. Your self-love, self-care is the yes, engage, go to the family, friend function, whatever it is, okay? Be open to it. So let's pull from this thing. Like I said, we were going to do, and then I will get your advice and close it out. Because we're on really good, really efficient timing. Some of you will get messages regarding that, okay? Tell me more about my pile number 2. Who wants to talk to them? Will they reach out? My pile number 2. Tangerine, Sun, Tart. Give us some specifics. Voodoo. Magic, practice, power, spell work, beliefs, and rituals. Voodoo talks about efficiency. That was one of the last things I was just talking about, was efficiency, stepping into your power, stepping into your self-love, your self-care, getting what you need, getting the support in the areas where you feel like you're lacking there, right? Magic, practice, power. Talks about being very active in what it is you want, right? So you'll get messages that support you there. You'll get messages not only that allow you to be supported in doing that, but you'll get very active support, right? 6 of Pentacles talks about support, very active support towards whatever you need support with, okay? Or wherever you're trying to go, whatever you're trying to do. And even if you don't need the support, you'll find that you have that very active support regardless to give you a little bit of an edge. So look at you. All right, we got ugly sweater, holiday themes, silly, thoughtfulness, and funny. Some of you are going to get funny messages. You're going to get some messages. Like I said, I mentioned the support, that are very thoughtful, right? There's a bit of a silly thing that's funny. We got holiday, we got themes. Whatever event, whatever gathering, whatever stuff you're invited to, go, okay? Go. Because voodoo is a theme. Ugly sweater is a theme. Like, it's not a thing. This is a religion. And I mentioned all of them are respected here. But when we talk about, like, I heard the words like Halloween, and this is like Christmas, so it could be like fall, winter time. Some of you may really get something there. I'm not saying you're going to have to wait that long for those of you real time, but these messages are timeless, right? So when I tell you something, you could very much so be an extended, right? Like, these messages lead to this, and these messages lead to that, like the journeys that I send you on, right? But whatever thing you need to do with the family, the friends, right? Do it. Okay, when we talk about holidays especially, okay? Like, participate. Like, there's a participation thing here for some of you, all right? And the color green is very, very relevant, okay? But again, you're going to get funny messages, messages that are hilarious, messages that make you laugh, that make you happy. He's actually in green on the King of Pentacles. Look at you. But could be something about the holidays. The holiday season could be relevant. We talk about Christmas. But yeah, whatever the thing is with the costumes, participate. The event, right? Participate. Okay. All right, my pile number 2. So let me get your advice. Tell me more. This does not have to be like costume, like festive, like Halloween theme. It could be any events with a dress code, right? Any specific dress codes. That's going to be related to the messages, okay? I see you having a good time where you participate, okay? Because this is a pile of needing to be told to participate. I don't know why. But the uniform, participate, okay? Dress code. With Tangerine, what's my advice? Dress code, you see it, hit that, okay? Confidence. Hey, look at you. Be confident, right? Be confident. We got the bumblebee with the crown, right? So be confident. It's at the bottom. Be successful. Crown, star. Yeah, be confident, be successful. Be seen, be you. Okay? Participate, because it's a power of needing to be told to participate. I keep saying it because it's important. It's a thing, okay? Be confident. Be successful. Being confident will lead to you being successful. Okay? All right. Okay, the full energy. Yeah, this is about be seen. Be seen. Go outside. Participate. Okay. Use the spiritual awareness you have. Use the spiritual guidance you get. That means listen to me. I like how the table's like screaming at you. Listen to Onyx. She is talking to you. Spiritual knowledge. Listen to your spiritual guidance. Listen to your spiritual downloads. Use the spiritual guidance to use the spiritual knowledge to get where you're going. Right? Get where you want to go. Go on a great adventure. Be open to adventures. Be open to fun. Be open to things being funny. Participate. Okay, participate. This is color blue could be relevant, but I wanted to show you this show you off message. It says proud, trophy wife, accomplishment, status. It's a message of being seen. It's a message of being seen. Okay, some of you are going to get a commitment soon of whatever form. Okay, but be seen, show off, be shown off, right? Go on an adventure. Use the spiritual guidance to go on an adventure. Be confident and be successful. Okay, that is all I have for you today. My pile number 2. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post there on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 3, my green tea flower tart. Let's see who wants to talk to you. Will they reach out? And any incoming messages you need to be standing by for. So for those of you that are new here, I read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read from a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson, in the journey, okay? I've been telling each pile, if you skip the intro, it's fine, don't worry about it. Synchronicities led to this video being recorded before the one you're going to see, before the one that was uploaded yesterday. So this talk is treat thumbnail, right? The messages here you may see this manifest, right? The timing of it may be surrounded with this herbal latte honey thumbnail, the one back to back with it, right? So what do people say about you? What makes you attractive? That reading will be connected to this one, or this one just needs to happen before, like that energetically, okay? So I like to see it. Go back and see where you're curious. If not, don't worry about it, all right? So channeled energy for you before we pull these cards. Something's gonna get loud, something's gonna turn up soon, okay? Like some of you, there are messages that you're getting that, like, it could be energetic, it could be like actual people talking to you. It's gonna get really loud. It's like, okay, whether you just you haven't been hearing, you haven't been listening, you've been actively avoiding. It doesn't have to be shadow like that, or maybe it's been going over your head. It just feels like something's gonna hit you and you're gonna be like, oh, okay. That's the energy, okay? So something getting loud enough for you to hear it soon, or not ignore it soon, or it could truly just be a really loud message, someone like screaming at you or sending you like all caps messages, and it could be in the most excited sense. So don't go straight to the shadow with it, okay? So let me see what's going on. Tell me about who wants to talk to my green tea flower Tart. Will they reach out? What incoming messages should my pile need to anticipate? I've not really been getting will they reach out. Like if I see something loud and you never get the message, maybe that's what that will mean for this specific video. Because we get that sometimes, but it hasn't been a theme yet. So maybe you'll get a will someone reach out? Because I'm calling it out to you specifically. So you may be a pile that needs that. All right. Well, let's see. Tell me more about this green tea flower tarts. Who wants to reach out to them? Will they? What incoming messages should they be on standby regarding? All right. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. This is going to hit you, but we will put it back because we don't have all this space. Something about inspiration, okay? You're going to get some really inspiring messages. And this is what you don't see regarding those inspiring messages. So what is going to hit you? What is going to hit you? Because I led with that, right? Something getting loud. We got ambition. We got abundance. Letter A could be relevant. Hey, y'all keep doing this to me. I'm glad I'm shortening these. I said in the last pile, I'm shortening it because I keep sending you as the other readings and I don't feel comfortable doing that when I know they're like 40 minutes to an hour long each, right? So by me shortening them, when I start sending you to them, eventually you'll be able to power through, I guess, the 3-4 different types of messages in an hour and a half, right? I want to be cognizant of your time, but ambition, abundance, chrysanthemum, look at you. Ambition, and so you're going to feel really ambitious soon. Some messages regarding you feeling ambitious, some messages regarding abundance. You're might get some guidance, right? That makes you feel a little more ambitious towards whatever your goals are, but look at you, all right? It's going to hit you. It's going to hit you, okay? Inspiration though, everything that I mentioned here, right? We got inspiration. You're going to get some news, some messages that inspire you and restore your faith with passion flower. Okay, I like it. It could be religious in nature, right? But it does not have to be. Could be spiritual, right? Could literally be me on the table right now, right? But inspiration and faith. So that's the type of messages you're going to get. This could truly also be a person that inspires you, right? That restores your faith. Someone you have a lot of faith in, that you get messages from, right? Exciting. We got wisdom, purple iris. So listen, it could guidance, right? With the map. So, I mean, it's going to be somebody really wise, someone that inspires you. You're going to feel really lucky to get the news, okay? But yeah, I mean, yeah, you're going to hear from someone you admire, someone that inspires you, someone that restores your faith, okay? But you're going to need whatever they have to say to you because that wisdom is really, it means something, right? They're not just talking. Okay, we got star in reverse. We got anxiety, someone that's not feeling very much, someone that's not feeling like a star, someone that's not very hopeful, not very confident, very anxious, possibly not sleeping. That could be you, or that could be someone coming in. You may need to, because polarity, you could be the inspiration, you could be the wisdom, okay? So let me see, tell me more about who wants to talk to my green tea flower Tart. Will they reach out with incoming messages? Should my pile number 3 be on standby regarding? All right, we're holding up right. Wheel of Fortune. I'm gonna put all of it back. It's a lot, it's a lot. Some of you have a lot going on, or this will be someone with a lot going on, okay? Probably why they need wisdom if it's them. Probably why you need wisdom if it's you, right? Tell me. Pile number 3, my green tea flower tart. Who wants to reach out? Will they put incoming messages? Should my pile number 3 anticipate? I'm trying to loosen up the deck because that spill we just had feels like possibly sticky. So let me just get one more good shuffle and we'll hop into it. Yeah, see? And I said that. All right. Maturing energy. Oh, no, it's not. Look at you. We got a new beginning. Hold on. Everything's foggy. You're not seeing something clearly. You may misinterpret the message, or you're not seeing things clearly, and the message will clear things up for you because I like it. I actually like the cards that we have in reverse. I'm trying to take them, but the sun is like so bright now. There's going to be a lot of light hit you soon, okay? I like it. It's for the best. It's the best thing. But can we... There we go. So we got the 3 of Cups reversed. 4 of Cups reversed, okay? Some of you, you're not seeing things clearly. You may feel rejected for something soon. There's a new beginning coming in. And you're not going to feel like, you're going to feel like it's not, like, I don't know, something's not what it seems. So I'm going to pull more because that was a foggy, not seeing things clearly energy. That was a foggy, not seeing things clearly energy. Like thinking something's not working out and it actually is. A lot of purple on my table. There's an awakening happening, that's for sure. I don't know. I know we have a lot of light coming in, but it's so foggy. So look at you. We're gonna need messages to clear that up. Tell me more about this green tea flower tart. Who wants to talk to them? Will they reach out? What messages? Just make sure you're paying attention to what's actually going on around you. Like, I don't want you to misinterpret any messages because some of you are going to misinterpret messages, okay? That's the thing, okay? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you may get a message of someone wanting to clear something up with you because maybe they misinterpreted something you said. It doesn't have to be in the worst sense. It's just, you know, because we're looking ahead, right? With the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands talks about doing all you can do and just kind of waiting for a response, looking ahead to see what's to come, okay? And then my Knight of Pentacles here is the most stable, grounded of the Knights, okay? That said, it can be a little bit slow moving, slow to respond, slow to do a lot of things. We'll talk about messages, right? Like really slow pace, possibly avoidant a little bit, okay? We're looking ahead. Waiting. Some of you, this is people waiting for you or a person waiting for you. Some of you, this is a message you're waiting for, okay? Because again, looking ahead and waiting for a response in a really slow moving night, okay? And we got the King of Pentacles, which is actually the maturity of that night. So there we are, there we go. So tell me more about my pile 3. There you go. Got a maturing King of Cups. Someone that's expressive, someone that's creative, someone that's passionate. King of Cups is good at expressing their emotions, the things they value, in a sentimental sense, okay? So there we are, there we go. Let me see what this is, because all of that anticipation for it just to be the king, the King of Cups, right? We got the 4 of Wands. Okay, talks about stabilizing of a home, right? So we talk about stabilizing a home. We talk about a new home where that's a thing because it's a couple that's recently married that's stepping into their new house for the first time, right? That's usually how it's depicted. So that could be a theme. But if you get messages regarding things that are stabilizing, regarding things that have been slow moving, things that people have been anticipating, right? That's what we've got here, okay? So I'm gonna just keep pulling these cards. Tell me about my pile number 3, my green tea flower Tart. Who wants to talk to you? Will they reach out? What incoming messages should my pile number 3 anticipate? Tell me more about my pile number 3. We got house 7. Profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. So here we are, here we go. You may get messages regarding you and your connection soon, or from your partner, or you may meet a partner, okay? Some of you, like when we talk about love and romance, I have a deck I'm going to pull from specifically if you've been single and you feel like you've been like slow moving when it comes to like love. Specifically, since it came out, you've been waiting for that. You may meet someone soon, right? You're going to get messages coming in regarding that make you feel a little bit inspired. That restores faith. I don't know how, and I don't know that I'm going to dig enough to see, but we have a few more decks we'll try, okay? Now, this is also just talks about legalities, right? House 7 rules all the justice system and all of the legalities and any partnerships on paper. So any contracts, any business deals, okay? So we'll get clarity here when we talk about incoming messages. So at the bottom, I've got air sign energy. A lot of sun, a lot of light coming in. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So being open-minded, objective, and willing to learn. Messages there regarding that, okay? I don't even know why I read it that way, but I did, so it's important, okay? House 7 actually is ruled by Libra. So a lot of Libra energy on the table, which talks about justice and fairness, okay? Talks about clearing up any legal issues, talks about healthy partnerships and the creation of such. When we talk about combining forces, I heard the word combining forces with contracts, okay? So I like to see it. I like to see it. And here you are, here you go. The same energy we're talking about right here, okay? Some of you will have clarity, especially when we talk about by Libra season, whenever that is for you. That is fall, beginning of fall, okay? All right, tell me more. Who wants to talk to my pile number 3? Will they reach out? What incoming messages should they be on standby regarding? The end of a tough cycle approaches. I don't know why so much light is coming through, like nothing changed. I know the sun moves throughout the day. Like I know that is common sense, but it shifted in a way that just, I'm not used to it this time of day specifically, okay? This end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. We actually recently had them, so anything, conversations you had real time, messages real time, clarity for that, because that is also a representation of Cancer season, okay? You're that group that sees 444 a lot, okay? So look at you. We could be talking about that work-life balance axis. When it comes to love specifically, who wants to talk to my pile number 3? Will they reach out? What incoming messages regarding love should my pile 3 be on standby regarding? All right. Well, it's a vibe. Enjoy the good vibes and energy with this person because they are like no other. Some of you are nearsighted, I'm realizing, okay? You can only see, like you see best when things are like right up in your face. So some of you are nearsighted, some of you that is where that's not a physical thing, like with your eyesight. That's a perspective that you have. that your attention is being called to. Like you're very nearsighted, you're very short-sighted, like short-term sighted, like you're more focused on short-term versus looking ahead. Your first tarot card talks about being patient, of doing whatever you can do in the near future and in the current timeline, and looking ahead to what that's going to do to benefit you eventually, right? When we talk about where you're going eventually, what steps in the present and the near future will put you in the best position eventually. Some of you need that. That's going to be the wisdom I'm giving you. Someone is likely going to back me in the next few days. Okay. There you are. There you go. But when we talk about love and romance, whatever you're currently doing, actively pursuing, looking to pursue soon, will be a vibe. It'll be the best thing. Okay. You're going to get messages that make you feel good regarding love and romance soon. Okay. But yeah, we got deeper intimacy. It's a vibe. Okay. The feelings of emotional closeness and love allow you to feel safe, desired, and more connected to your partner, right? We got that deeper intimacy, and it's a vibe. So look at you. There you are. There you go. This is the best combination. Okay. So I know I sounded dry when I said it. No, it's the best thing, I promise. I'm just trying to make sure I don't go over my time, but it's a vibe, and deeper intimacy is the best thing, especially for my established attachments, my couples. Look at you on the table looking good. Those of you where you're not attached, something's incoming that has a lot of potential. Okay. So let me see. Give me my final message regarding who wants to talk to my pile number 3. Will they reach out? What incoming messages should my pile 3 be on standby for? Let's get a detailed message here. What should my pile 3 be on standby for? Okay. Lock and key. Okay. What is this? Why is it I'm like struggling a little bit. We'll adjust. I'm closing out your reading. So the rest of, yeah, okay, so you see how clear the table is, right? Some of you, when we talk about the near side, there's always a polarity. There's the nearsighted view of you. You're looking, right? You're not thinking long term enough. Some of you are looking way too far ahead. Way too far ahead, right? Because that's why we've got this, right? Secrets, silenced, burdens, quiet. Okay, so we got lock and key. Some of you are going to get messages. You don't need to look too far ahead. Stop doing that. Okay, you know, and even in my readings, like I do not look beyond a year. Okay, and even if you get a reading and it comes out right, it's a thing. Okay, so you could be called to the skeleton key readings. Go where they are calling you. We have the beach here. It says ocean, water, cleanse, force, subconsciousness. Okay. Some of you are being told directly to relax. Some of you are going to get messages regarding things that are very private. Okay. Some of you are going to get messages regarding like any secrets, anything that's been hidden. Okay. So yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm trying to see more. Some of you are going to realize some things about you. Like when we talk about inspiration and wisdom, like realize some things about yourself, right? When we talk about subconsciousness, okay? So let me get your advice. Give me my advice for my pile number 3, my green tea flower tart. Some of you are going to realize some things that you didn't know. Like it feels like a revelation pile. Like, wow, I didn't realize such and such, or I didn't know, or I never would have thought, or I didn't realize. Because a lot of mention of eyesight, like being too short-sighted or too far-sighted, right? And then kind of bringing yourself more into balance with that. and realizing some things as a result, whether that's just a spiritual download or like truly a conversation that you have with someone a little more wiser than you, or experience, because wisdom and experience are not interchangeable, right? Okay, we got it's a vibe. Concealment. Hey, I mentioned secrets and things like that, right? Lock and key, beach is like here, it's kind of like a secret, right? When we talk about subconscious things. So concealment, things that have been hidden, right? Some of you, I was gonna say this is a call to be a lot more private, right? Your advice is to be private where it makes sense to, but don't hide where you need to be engaging, okay? It's never one or the other. It's usually both in different areas of life, okay? So let me see what's at the bottom. Yeah, blessed day. So some of you, yeah, conceal your blessings. I know that sounds like paranoid, but it's a thing. Concealment and blessed day, like where you're really blessed and doing well. You're going to get messages, some advice, someone possibly more experienced to kind of keep that to yourself, right? Some of you are going to get a huge blessing and it's like, shh, shh, don't say anything with secrets. I don't know why it's funny to me because I laugh at everything. I'm not going to lie. But secrets and concealment, like, hey, don't mention this thing, but like, there you go. Like it's a blessing. But keep your blessings to yourself, okay? Where you need to, okay? You know what I mean? Like sometimes, like everything that's good that happens to you is not for everyone to know, okay? And every piece of advice that someone offers you is not always for other people, because wisdom and experience is an acquired thing, right? It happens over time. And just because someone shares it with you doesn't mean you need to share it with everybody else. Like you don't have to tell everybody, like, you know, what's going on. It talks like it feels like a lack of boundaries. Like it feels like a pile of needing boundaries, okay? This is a pile sometimes that may be needing to be told, like kind of close your mouth, right? Concealment, blessed day, like just be blessed in private. You don't have to tell everybody, you don't have to show everybody, you don't have to brag, because some of you like to be seen in that way, right? Like, because I get a vibe, this may be a group of people that's seen in all the wrong ways, right? Like you're sharing all the wrong stuff about yourself, okay? And where you're not, because again, I read a polarity, because the loud side of the pile is a pile that's like simmer down, like stop sharing too much of your business. There's a side that's too private, that's too hidden, that's too like locked down. That's like, okay, because the concealment card actually says to take off your mask, but I read intuitively and I channel, which is why I read the polarity. Like those of you where you know you're not loud and you know you're some of you are like, absolutely not. I don't tell my business at all. Well, if you know that, then you're obviously not that group that needs that advice. You need to be told, hey, it's okay to take your mask off a little bit. You know, it'll lead to blessings and things like that. Okay, so let me get your last advice and close it out. Because this is actually one pile where I got a strong polarity. I don't know, I'm used to getting that here. Okay, maturing energy of peace. Yeah, prioritize your peace. Okay, for those of you that are on the live side, like what'll bring you peace is probably keeping a little more of your business and blessings to yourself. Where you're not doing that, you'll find a lot more peace where you're not like possibly isolating. Okay, yeah, this is my pile of go outside, because nature, right? Yeah, go outside. You got the beach, you got nature. Some of you going to get messages regarding going to the beach, going out in nature. I love that for you. Good for you. Obviously your advice is to go, like literally go. Enjoy nature, okay? Prioritize your peace. Do what feels natural, okay? Hide what you feel you need to hide, where it actually will benefit you and bring peace to your life. Reveal where you feel called to reveal. Reveal in areas where it will actually support you and bring peace to your life. Reveal what will lead to blessings. There you go. All right. So that is all I have for you today. My pile number 3. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 4, my apricot star Tart. Let's see who wants to talk to you. Will they reach out? And any incoming messages you need to be on standby for. So for those of you that are new here, I read and channel past, present, as well as incoming energy. I do read from a polarity, which means there's a light as well as a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson, in the journey, okay? I know I say past, present, incoming. I know that this is incoming messages, but you're always at, again, various levels of the journey. So parts of the reading may resonate historically. That way you know, okay, I'm on path to this incoming message. That could be how it plays out. It's different for each pile and each reading of the series, okay? I got a huge sigh of relief channeled for this group. It's like a deep sigh of like, whew. Okay, so you're gonna get a message that leads to that. Maybe you just got one, I don't know, but sigh of relief. Okay, so my apricot star Tart, I want to say tarot. So some of you are really into tarot, some of you may read tarot, like that could be a thing, but good for you. Okay, so let me just see what I mentioned in each of the piles is, if you skip the intro, synchronicities led to me filming this one before the previous upload. So the one with the colorful lattes, right? The herbal latte honey, the what do people say about you, what makes you attractive, was actually filmed after this one, will be filmed after this one. So I don't know if it's because they're that closely tied and intertwined, or if even whatever order you watch, it doesn't matter, because future energy is future energy. When we talk about incoming, I don't know, this may just happen, whatever I'm saying, before that you saw yesterday, if you watched it yesterday, okay? Because I mentioned that these are timeless readings, and that is very much still the case, okay, with these being timeless messages. So it doesn't matter when you watch them, they will be incoming when they're supposed to be incoming, okay? Now, I say that because I have, like I had a comment from like a couple days ago or something like that, where someone watched a reading from like one of those old readings from like when I was really just trying to get comfortable channeling on camera. And it was from like 3 years ago or something like that. But apparently it resonates within, I think, the week that this will be uploaded. So that's a thing, okay? Innocence, Daisy, Peacock. That's on the channel 2 times, both of these. If you came from there, good for you. If you feel like going there, do you, where you ask me to help support you, some of you, in choosing your piles, you've been getting that, okay? You've literally been manifesting. It hits the table all the time. So this may be someone that wants to talk to you, that's very innocent, may be connected to the Daisy pile, I don't remember. Could be connected to one of the Peacock piles, I don't remember, okay? So got innocence. I mean, I like the vibe of that being the messages coming in. It will be someone very honest, right? Someone with the best intentions, regardless of what we're talking about, okay? We got thoughtfulness, cowslip, Duke of Burgundy. So yeah, I mean, someone that's thoughtful and someone that's innocent. I don't know. So is this my skeptic pile? This is my pile of skeptical of everything. This is someone that's thoughtful and innocent, okay? Or maybe you've been innocent and thoughtful towards this person. I'm not sure, because it could be a polarity, but I'm leading with the dominant energy. This is someone that's very innocent, very thoughtful, okay? So the Lovers is at the bottom. The Magician is where we split. They are both ruled by the sign of Gemini, which rules communication, okay? So there you go. Gemini rules the planet, is ruled by the planet Mercury. I don't know why I'm being specific, but look at you. The planet Mercury rules Wednesday. If I do like I say I'm gonna do and things don't shift, this is a video that will be uploaded on a Wednesday. So we could be talking about real time, or just a Wednesday could be relevant. Look at you. All right, tell me more about my pile number 4. Who wants to talk to my pile 4? Will they reach out? We talk about incoming messages. Okay, yeah, this is a real incoming. I'm gonna take this one because this is like a little outlier. Remember I said that this is an outlier. If I forget, because it's hard to channel and think and all the things at the same time. So we'll take the bottom. We'll look after we look at this outlier, but all three of your messages hit same time, okay? So Nine of Pentacles talks about doing really well as an individual. Look at you, right? This is someone that's really independent, right? Someone that's doing well on their own. It could be someone looking for advice on how to be like that, if that's you, right? Someone that's very good at being independent on their own, doing well by themselves, right? Could be someone looking for advice with that when we talk about innocence and thoughtfulness, or someone innocently wanting to help support you in being more like that, okay? We have single, independent energy here, okay? So it could be mentioning like one specific person, okay? We got Three of Wands. Yeah, we got somebody that's looking ahead, okay? We got somebody that's looking ahead to see what's to come, anticipating things that are to come, or someone that is planning, you know, in that Nine of Pentacles, long term, looking ahead, okay? We got the Queen of Cups. Talks about nurturing and connecting on an emotional level and support and being very creative. It's very kind, okay? And then this is the outlier when we talk about a new beginning, okay? Now Fool actually, you know, with it being Aquarius energy ruled by the planet Uranus, okay, talks about shocks and surprise. So some of you be very surprised to get this message. Some of you may be very the message itself will be surprising. Like even if it's not a person you're surprised to hear from, it'll be a surprising message, okay? But we do have a nurturing vibe. We have an innocent vibe, something very thoughtful when we talk about looking ahead and like independence and stability, okay? We got the World, which is closing a cycle. We got a King of Swords, okay? So a new beginning and a close. So this is literally the Fool's journey here. Okay, so definitely going to be some cycle close, whether for you or someone else, but right, because the Fool is the beginning of the journey, and the World is when you reach that destination that we're waiting for in the Three of Wands, right? We're like, hopefully that boat comes back to get me. That's that. I like to make that joke with that card, okay? It's like, I don't know, hopefully, you know, it comes back to get me. I'm not stuck here. And that could be internal or external, right? Because the Fool journey and completing that cycle, okay? So look at you. Some of you may get a message like someone's like, hey, pick me up. Take me with you. I don't know. It's funny. Like, can you come get me? It doesn't feel like a bad thing. It's why I'm joking. Honestly, some of you was like, hey, come get me. Like, I'm tired of being by myself, right? Nine of Pentacles is like independent, by yourself. You're doing well, but like by yourself, right? So somebody's like, I don't want to be by myself. Come get me. That's funny, because it's a very innocent energy, okay? Tell me more about my pile number 4. I actually was gonna say some of you may actually be a child with that innocence, because like not all of you, but like there's like a handful of you where it's actually a child. Like, come get me. Capricorn rules paternal figures. That's why I'm like circling back to make sure that was clear. Capricorn says ambition, realism, and methodical steps. When we talk about steps, someone may need guidance regarding steps. Some of you may get messages regarding like first steps when we talk about children. Look at you. That was very specific. Definitely shout me out if I like that's a thing. But goals and achieving things, because this is Daddy Saturn energy. When we talk about lessons and maturity and growth and development, okay, it rules the 10th house. When we talk about career, social status, reputation, all of those things, okay? Which is funny because this technically would be the house that rules the reading that I'm supposed to be doing before this one, right? When I mentioned or at the beginning. So, because the word reputation is in that title. So there we are, there we go. And we got Leo, which is self-confidence, loyalty, creativity. Does rule children where that's a thing. Oh, that innocence there. Leo rules the 5th house of joy, of pleasure, of entertainment, and everything that makes you happy. Makes you happy, okay? And then we've got the North Node, destined to have. That's where we're headed. That's where we're going in life, okay? That's who we're meant to become. Okay. So let's pull from this other one. I will pull out of order for this pile because I just feel called to, because I'm checking my time and I'm good on time after I get from this deck. Instead of hopping right into the love, I will pull from Melanin Pop and then follow with this love deck. And then after that, we're closing it out with your advice. So that's how we're doing it today, okay? So my Apricot Star Tart, who wants to talk to you? Will they reach out? What incoming messages should we anticipate? I don't know. And now all of that confusion, I just randomly grabbed one. So I don't know what's going on. But in all of that confusion, I just randomly grabbed one. So that's a thing. We've got You Are Good Enough with the full moon in Virgo. Okay, so it happens during Pisces season. So when I mention confusion, Pisces in a shadow sense can be confusion. It's like illusions and dreams and fantasies. It's kind of where like you can't tell what's real and what's not. That could be a thing. Okay, full moon in Virgo could be a relevant time period, whether we're talking about past, present, or incoming. When we talk about these messages, okay? So look at you. You're good enough. You're going to get messages that make you feel good. Some of you are going to get just some compliments soon. We got really innocent, really thoughtful messages that make you feel good. More Capricorn energy here, but this is actually, these are both full moons that have happened this year. So related to that, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, okay? The end of a tough cycle approaches and you are good enough. So the end of a tough cycle, the world, which is a completion, and this new journey of the Fool. Okay. So let me see. What else do I have here? Some of you are going to get messages regarding really enjoying like work, right? When we talk about like things that you have to apply effort for, so work, things you're building, whether we're talking about professionally or just lessons you're learning, things that you're maturing through, that could be any area of life, really finding a way to enjoy it as you grow and develop towards it, towards mastering whatever we're talking about, because Three of Wands is looking ahead, right? Some of you are going to get messages that show you like where you could be on some type of journey. In a sense, is that full beginning energy. So it's like, okay, it's early, you're new, brand new, and like any area of life, and this is where you could go. This is where you're headed. This is the plan for you, right? When we talk about like development, because Capricorn is development. I mentioned the North Node is the area of life where you're meant to develop into, okay? Put this down because my instincts told me to pull from this, even though I know I'm going to pull from here. So, right, I was already naturally doing that, but this is where I said I was going to go. So this is what I'm going to do, right? The thing about developing and development is sometimes what we naturally feel pulled to do, right? It's South Node energy. It's where we're comfortable. It's the gifts that God gives us so that we don't have to completely struggle in life. Like it's the bone of like, okay, this is where I'm good at. This is what I'm gifted at. And I can do that anytime I feel like I'm struggling too bad. But you're not meant to sit there very long in your South Node because it limits you. It stagnates you. It stops you. It stunts your growth. Okay? You're always meant to challenge yourself a little bit or be challenged in some way to ascend towards your North Node. So again, this is what I said I wanted to do. This is what I was used to doing, going to this deck next in this reading. But I said I was going to do this. So this is what I need to do, okay? So I'm going to go to Melanin Pop. That's going to be a symbolic thing for you in this group, okay? That's a message. So tell me, my pile number 4, my Apricot Star Tart. Who wants to reach out to you? Jose, what incoming messages should you be on standby for? What do I need to tell this group regarding the messages today? Look at you. 2, 3, 4. Well, yeah. All right. Well, we'll take the bottom in a second. you're in a little more control than you realize. I don't know why I need to say that you're in more control than you realize. I don't usually control the decks like that, but something told me that this is what we're doing. We're controlling the decks, okay? We're controlling the decks. Well, this one specifically. So we got body, fitness, cosmetic surgery, body modification. You're gonna get messages regarding fitness, right? Could be health, wellness. Virgo rules health and wellness and fitness. So you get messages regarding that, okay? And then that could be messages telling you you're looking good and things like that. We do have the forest, which talks about abundance, hidden wealth, transformation, growth. So you get messages regarding some type of abundance and some hidden wealth, right? And growing and evolving. The forest is hidden, right? Like it's hidden wealth specifically. So I don't know where that may apply for you, but it's a thing, okay? And we've got the alien, which is unique, misunderstood, unknowns, mystery, and intriguing. This is actually very much so Aquarius based energy, which talks about in the beginning a journey, right? Because Aquarius is unique experiences, right? Things that you would have to be open-minded to, that you're unfamiliar with, right? So we have that here. We have something, you're going to get messages regarding something you're not used to, that you might be a little uncomfortable to, that you're going to have to be open to, okay? All right, and I've got the Hermit, introspection, meditation, relaxation. We talk about that independence, more Virgo energy here, okay? When we talk about kind of isolating and being to yourself to kind of reflect, so messages that are going to make you really think, right? With thoughtfulness, be more reflective, right? Messages on things that you're gonna have to really sit down and think about. Possibly changes, okay? Possibly closing of cycles, okay? Elevation, expansion, things like that, okay? So let me pull from, oh, no, look, I almost forgot. So this is something you may forget or you may be forgetting. We got rebound. Okay, so short-term relationships, fast breakups, grievances. Well, what is that? It's interesting that I needed to pull from this before the deck, the deck about love. So some of you got some drama a little bit, or maybe avoiding some. Okay. Rebound in a non-love sense could truly just be like rebounding in some type of situation in the best way, like rebounding, right? So you get messages there. But when we talk about love, we got short-term relationships, fast breakups, grievances, okay? So you may get messages regarding some type of situation where rebounding is a thing, okay? I don't know, that's a thing. Something's gonna be very shocking and surprising. You got two indicators for that. So let me see what's going on here. Let me see what's going on here. Tell me about this pile number 4. When it comes to love, who wants to talk to them? Will they reach out? Some of you, this is a theme regarding your love life and who that is. Whether that's someone you did that with, what did that to, or the opposite where they did that to, or whatever, okay? Or they did that with you. Could be any of the combinations, okay? It's a lot of you here with a lot of experiences, okay? You get another good shuffle and we'll see more. I only was pulling one, so I'll see, because I don't want that to be the main love message with who wants to talk to you, where it doesn't have to be. I may end up pulling 2. So let me just see what's going on. Okay. Memories. Well, look, I mean, it speaks for itself, right? It says someone is walking down memory lane at this time. It's okay to reminisce about the past by looking at old photos or messages. So I don't know what's going to come of it, but you definitely have someone with this energy. Notice, this is a message before I go deep into it. What did I say? I said, I'm used to doing things this way, right? This was my routine for the day. But I needed to go here first, like I said I would, specifically for this pile. Like I said I was going to do this, so I stuck with it. By me sticking with that I said I was going to do for this group, everything felt like it needed to, right? So I did what was uncomfortable for me in you know, to grow and evolve, right? But we have this rebound energy in this memory. So that's a thing when we talk about love, okay? So what else? Life partner. This person is someone that you can enjoy life with wholeheartedly. You two can get through anything together. Well, I don't need to pull because it's two distinct energies, two separate messages. Closing of cycles is a huge deal. And I mean, I downplayed it here with that Fool and the World, but that is a rare combination, okay? When we talk about the major arcana and them being kind of like God-like energy when it hits the table because it's bigger than you, whether these like Nine of Pentacles types cards is like your day-to-day life, like it's like day-to-day present moment. Major arcana is the larger picture where everyone is impacted collectively. So that Fool starting the journey and closing that cycle is a huge thing, okay? I know Saturn is actually like retrograde right now, so it could be like a part of the collective energy and how it's impacting you, because we have someone here with this rebound energy all over them, okay? And memories regarding that. You're going to get messages about this, or this could just be an energy surrounding a person, whether you hear from them or not, okay? We have this life partner energy where that's an energy coming in for you. So you'll get messages regarding some type of life partner, or some of you may just get memories regarding the rebound and a life partner. It could be that as well, but there's messages coming in regarding that, okay? And closing of cycles and things like that, reflection, okay? And then what I'll do, because some of y'all are like, oh no, don't leave me hanging like that with my with my love life. I don't want to do, because I don't want to leave y'all with drama. So let me just, okay, you have watch out. This is a warning message. Be aware of gossip, envy, and jealousy. Someone or something is trying to stand in the way of this connection. I don't know what y'all got going on. Okay, I don't know what y'all got going on. So let me get one more. I'll take the bottom. Beyond all of this historical drama that I see, because this feels like messages regarding historical drama. Even if it's near future, it doesn't have to be like years ago. It could be, but it just feels like historical drama. So let me see what else. When it comes to love, who wants to talk to my pile number 4? Will they reach out? The incoming love-based messages, should they be on standby for? I can do this because I only have 2 decks. They're both advice, which you definitely need with this. What is that? Tell me more. Well, no, not more. Tell me the good stuff regarding my pile number 4. Who wants to talk to my pile 4? Love, will they reach out? Slipping into your hand like that. What is that? Got annoyance. Well, I mean, I don't control the table. You or your partner may be annoyed right now. Give each other space to cool off to avoid more arguments. So you may get really annoying messages regarding your love life. Okay? I don't know what that means, but we have a spiritual awakening. Your partner is sensing that there's something profoundly important about this connection. What is that? We got falling in love as a thing. All right. Well, let's put it down. Let me see. Let me just tie it all together. Some of you, when it comes to love, you're gonna like, there's someone really annoying that wants to reach out, right? Like there's someone that really you're not interested in. Okay, and I hate saying that like that, but it's the truth, right? We got this rebound. So this could be a theme. There's someone really annoying that you don't want to be bothered with, okay? That you would actually be really annoyed to hear about, hear about, but like it's a thing, okay? Someone you don't want to be bothered with. Not saying they're coming in, but they might, okay? Some of you, this is a person that had like some type of spiritual awakening, revelation. I don't know why they like, but that's a thing, okay? Some of you, the spiritual awakening is them thinking it's a life partner. You're a life partner. Okay, I don't know who this is. But definitely someone you may have really annoying memories with when we have this rebound energy. Now, and when I dig through all of the stuff, I see a life partner coming through and spiritual awakening. So some of you may soon have a revelation like, oh, I'm looking for a life partner. I would like to be with someone soon, whether you have someone in mind specific or not, okay? That's the thing of that spiritual awakening of the desire for a life partner, okay? All right, so let me get your advice and close it out. And we will wrap it up. Some of you may meet someone that you consider to be a life partner with the closing of this cycle, okay? Or have met in the revelation of the potential with it, okay? Tell me more. Because rebound feels like you could be, what, like, tell me if that's you. So I get the spiritual awakening life part. Some of you, like, we got this rebound energy of like someone in the background, right? As you're like ascending in something. Okay, so let me see. Tell me this advice for my pile number 4. This is my bag of trial. Look at you. Divine guidance. Well, heed the divine guidance you receive, okay? And change. Let me see. Divine guidance and change. Be happy. We have happiness slipping out. So change for your own happiness, right? And heed the divine guidance you get. So let me get your last advice. We'll close it out. Tell me more about this pile 4. It's Apricot, Star, Tart. Who wants to reach out? What do we do when this person reaches out? Because I'm invested in the pile now. I'm like, okay, what do we tell the pile 4? Like, what do they do when this person reaches out? Because I think this is the first group where it's like, oh, you're not gonna want the message. Like, the people are aggravating, annoying, whatever. And you know how I feel about that. So what do they do? Because we switch from a really innocent, thoughtful energy to this chaotic energy that I don't like. Step back. Okay. Elusive. Oh, okay. So some of you, like, listen, when it comes to this, like, love message and this aggravating person or people, just ignore them. Literally ignore them. Okay? Like, literally ignore them. You got step back, elusive priestess, like, ghost them. Like, just ignore the message. Like, especially when we talk about people with the rebounding energy, someone with a not clear, distinct personality, like somebody that's really wishy-washy and they are whoever they need to be in whatever setting. Like, that's not a bad quality. But when you, like, you know, those people where you're like, I don't even know who I'm dealing with because you switch up so quick. I mean, this is a switching up quick energy. So when you talk about people like that, or people that would do that, because it doesn't have to be just energy with you. People that would do that, people with this energy, just leave that alone. Step back, avoid it, okay? But I do have a very innocent, thoughtful energy coming through still. So, like, I don't want all the shadow of aggravating messages to take over that. Like, there's a really positive, innocent, thoughtful message. Could be a spiritual awakening when we talk about long-term life partners, when we talk about love. And life partner doesn't have to be love, just love. Like, life partners could just be like soul tribe, right? Soul family. So closing the cycles with the people in person, whoever, where it's not a thing, and then stepping in the most innocent, thoughtful sense, okay? Because I'm realizing that the innocence in the shadow sense is somebody that plays dumb. Look at this pile. You're longer than I wanted you to be because you got a lot of stuff coming through and people coming through. Let me pull from this other love deck since we got all of this confusion. Let me get one more. I gave you advice, but let me just get one more and close it out. Hopefully, like, what does my pile 1? Some of you are coming from pile 1. What does pile 4 have to look forward to regarding love messages? Yeah, I'm like clearing energy. Like, some of you really need to close cycles and clear the energy. So, like, because I don't like leaving it like that. What do they have to look forward to when it comes to love? Let your friends help you. Ask for and support and accept support from others. So some of you are going to get a message from friends regarding your love life. Some of you are going to have friends reaching out to support you regarding your love life. So look at you. You got that to look forward to. You got free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life and stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This feels like advice. Look at you. Once I stepped into the advice side of the pile, you got love advice. So free yourself and be optimistic about your love life. You have friends that will support you. I don't know why or how that matters, okay? So that is all I have for you today. My pile number 4. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post there on this channel. Thank you for watching.